Welcome to Watercolors with Penny. We're going to make this fast because I only have 5 minutes. I am doing a little sketch of Chikarawa. I use this photograph, and here it is. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some birch trees in the foreground. So I'm going to use a little brush, and this is called masking liquid. So I'm going to mask out the birch trees. This will keep them white when I paint all the other colors. Okay, there we go. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is wet on wet. Now you can get a brush like this at the other store, or I just happen to have a larger brush here, and just paint the paper first. Give it a little bit of something for that color to sink into. This is poster board from the other store, and it works pretty well. Next, I want you to wet your palette here. These little cakes are kind of dry, so wet them before you use them. Here we go. Wet, wet, green, green, green. These are the colors I'm going to use right now. And here's the sky. Just going to take a little blue. Now, remember, it's going to dry much lighter, so you can go pretty intense. And braid it down to the land here, right up to the mountains. There we go. All right. A little more blue. Okay, next. A little more blue on the water here. Whoop, I didn't add any water, so this is going to be a little more intense. Add a little more water. See, it went on much stronger when I didn't add the water. Okay, now a little green for the mountains. There we go. See, paint right over those trees and it won't go on. There we go. I use tape around the edges. That's frog tape, or you can just use blue tape, painting tape, or artist tape, and they will keep your edges nice. Okay, a little pink for the top of the granite. There we go. All right, more green. Okay, there we go. Now, let's pretend this is dry, and we're going to move on to another one, which is very similar. What I did was just take my finger and move off the mastoid. See? Keeps it nice and white. And you could take a dry brush and just paint. Here's black. Paint lines, just define your little birch trees here. Oh, that's pretty light. Your shadows on that side, so you can draw some nice branches. You know, it has a little black here. There. And then at this point you can add a lot more dry brush colors. There's your pink for the top of the mountain. You can go back over the green. But you want to keep away from your white. You want to try to keep your white white. There you go. And we have a reflection here, the mountain, so we'll put a little green down in the water. Whoops, I went into the tree. That's okay. That's all right. Now, you can, a lot of watercolor brushes have a flat edge, which is kind of neat because you can kind of draw the color up, not with this. If you have a lot of paint down, you can draw the color up into the... There we go. And then you can just take the tape off and you can see you have a nice edge.
Very nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's very basic. That's it. Have fun. I'll leave a palette at the library. Get the poster board from the other store, and there's your minute lesson.